I love when a patient comes in and they're hiding their smile because they're not confident about it, and taking them through the process and giving them a smile that they're comfortable with and confident about.
It's pretty neat when you have a person coming in and they have a problem, and you sit down and you try to evaluate it and look at what the problem is, then you think about the solution, and then you put it together.
Whether you've lost your teeth or whether you've been wearing dentures for 50 years and you've just never had a set that really fits well, we're going to be with you every step of the process.
When they leave, they've got something that's improved their appearance, allows them to function and eat, gives them confidence, and they feel good about themselves. And I really like knowing that I can do that.
I think a lot of patients come in, they're nervous, they're hiding their mouth, they're shy, they're not talking.
I would like our patients to know that they can count on us to make them feel comfortable and welcome.
People tend to put it off quite a bit because they don't want to confront it, and they're embarrassed by it and don't understand the options they have.
After they have treatment done, after they have, their new dentures, when they're leaving, they're like a new person.
They leave and they just feel really proud of themselves, and they have a big smile on their face, and it just seems like the sun came out for them that day.
Even their husbands and wives come back and say, oh, he's happy again, or she's happy again.
They come back to us and say, oh, it was nice, it's perfect, they loved it.
It's amazing to see the turnaround and the looks on their faces and the way they carry themselves, for sure.
I first got into the industry over 30 years ago.
20 years, I do this kind of job because I love it.
I've worked 8 years at Natural Dentures.
5 years now.
For 6 years.
I've worked at Natural Dentures since 2002.
For about 14, 15 years.
I'm a detail guy. I like working with actually constructing the dentures, the fine detail stuff.
My favorite part is meeting the patients, getting to know the patients.
Getting to see the kind of before and after, and how much their countenance would change as they could smile comfortably again, and we're excited about how they looked, and also just hearing the stories.
Look at the patients when they leave with a nice smile. Yeah, I like that.
I actually love my job.
I truly enjoy coming to work and bantering and having fun and building the relationships.
Mucha gente hispana que necesita y lo podemos ayudar de ese modo, hablando español.
There's not one day where I don't want to go to work.
About 20 years ago, I had a lady come into my office. She was 32 years old. She was from Arkansas. She told me she'd been 5 years without any teeth. I got her fitted. She came back a week later, and I asked her how she was doing, and she had a big smile on her face, and she told me, she said, you know those Planters peanuts? Those big jars? And I said, yes. This is when I got home. I ate a whole jar at one setting. She says, I love peanuts, and you just can't eat peanuts unless you've got teeth. I believe we're going to expand, and it's going to be a great organization to work with.
I see us having a lot more offices and being able to take care of a lot more people than we do now, spreading throughout the Northwest.
I'd really love to see our business really be able to affect people's lives, and again, really just be able to help people. Favorite thing to do with the green apple would probably actually be to make a carameled apple.
Slice them up, put a little salt on them. Sometimes a little caramel sauce is nice.
I'd make a apple brown Betty out of them.
I've been known to make stamps out of apples.
Eat them. Yeah. And try to make apple pies.
Salt in one hand and green apple in the other, and eat it.
My favorite thing to do for sure is bobbing for apples. That's a lot of fun.
This kind of apple is really good because red apple is the past. This is the future for everybody.
When I eat them, I take 1 or 2 bites. I look forward to that sharp pain in my jaw from the sourness of it, from the,
I like apple pie. And those green apples, that's what you put in apple pies, not the red ones, it's the green ones.